What's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I noticed something since I've been on YouTube. And see, I'm the dude that always spot out the pattern, what go on with a lot of these so-called fans, subs, guys that comment on people's videos and shit. Now, I sit back and observe shit to the fullest. Observation is very key when you making a video, because that's how you know what type of content to put out and what type of response you gonna get. It's no ulterior motive to anything I put out. When I put the shit out, I mean every fucking word. You know. And I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. I'm me and I always will be me. But I respect what everybody else does also. I respect most of the subs and I respect most of the commentators, but then at the end of the day, it's the difference between being a commentator, a dude that like to troll, or a dude that may have a disagreement with you about certain things you're talking about. And that's fine. But if you got a dude that come to your channel that disagree with everything you say, he a troll. A dude that try to like show you up, a dude that try to like make little snide remarks and shit, you know, they try to, you know, they're just trolling, but they trying to be slick about it. And that's fine. But keep in mind, it's always a boiling point or a limitation to where you'd be like, okay, enough is enough. But let me get to this whole thing with, you know, covering the whole Victor Conte thing, the whole snack thing, the whole fighters that he's working with thing. We have every right to be suspicious of Victor Conte. Because here's the thing, and this is the question that I ask. And I wish somebody would fucking be honest. We already know a white person ain't gonna be honest, because that's just their thing. White people, in most cases, can't tell the truth to save their life. But ask yourself this. I want somebody to be honest and just tell the truth. If Victor Conte was black, would they let him near boxing, knowing his history and what he did? Absolutely not. Let me ask you something. This dude is working around a sport and working around an element where he basically enabled people to cheat. But then you fuck around and give them a job? Let me ask you this. Do you let rapists or pedophiles work around children? Absolutely not. That's part of their probation. Do you let drug dealers, let's just say a dude that got caught selling, you know, Vicodin, do you let them work in a pharmacy around Vicodin and all these painkillers and Oxycontin? No, absolutely not. So explain to me, how is Victor Conte working around boxing? And that's all we've been putting out there. But I'm going to make this very clear. To all the people that's complaining about my content, Fred's content, and saying we biased and saying we're racist, why don't you start your own shit? Why don't you get the fuck off my channel and start your own shit? If you think you can do so much better, that I don't understand that. You constantly come to somebody's channel to complain? For real. Why are you here if you don't like nothing that I have to say or Fred have to say or 7-8? It's just mind-boggling that people will come on your channel and constantly complain, oh, you're a racist. Oh, you don't like this guy because you hate me. You hate. I mean, every fucking time. But then you still bring your ass back. Or you do this. As long as I'm criticizing a black fighter or a black person, then you love me or you don't have nothing to say. You stay silent. But soon as I criticize somebody that ain't black, then here you come. Hey, well, wait a minute. Why don't you look at this and this? No, I ain't looking at shit like nothing. I'm serious. But see, here's the thing. either you don't have the talent or the wordplay to put together your own channel, or at the end of the day, you really like my shit. But I don't get that. I don't go to places that I don't want to go. Okay, I'll give you an example. I don't like Wendy's hamburgers. I don't eat there. I don't care for In-N-Out too much, so I don't eat there. Okay? For real. I don't go places that I don't like. Okay? But you guys, swear to God, you can't stand me and Fred, but you constantly come complaining, as usual, with your faceless avatar, and then certain subjects that might be concerned to the black community, you come get you some black avatar or some dope fiend looking ass black dude or some dude you could clearly tell is not your real picture, and then you'll try to comment. And then, I mean, for real, man, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? I think you're a loser if you pretend to be something that you're not, but then half of these motherfuckers on here pretend to be something that they not. Just like the Eminem video, all those sensitive white boys, emotional white boys, was so angry at me for basically criticizing their God, their Jesus. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna make more Eminem bash videos, because like I say, 2019 gonna be the year of unprogramming, you know what I'm saying, you know, and undoing the brainwashing of these black kids and these Hispanic kids and these Asian kids that the predominantly white media got you thinking that some white boy is the greatest rapper ever, and he ain't. So like I said, I'm gonna continue to bash Eminem. 2019 gonna be the destruction of Eminem, okay? Because like I said, I'm gonna unbrainwash everybody. I'm gonna come with more proof that the dude ain't the GOAT. Okay, so once again, stay tuned. But like I said before, it was funny when I did that video. I had a lot of gutless ass white boys digging up these black avatars, pretending to be black, and they would reveal themselves because of certain things they would say that would show me that they wasn't black. And then they would try to be slick by trying to call me the N-word and all that type of shit. That's cool. That's a no-no. But that's cool that you can do it behind your computer. Because if you did it to me in real life, I'm not even gonna say what I would do to you or attempt to do to you. But nevertheless, I keep asking this question. Why are you here if you hate people's content? I keep telling people this. Now, some people will try to start fake beefs and shit. Then some people just tell the truth, say, hey man, I want you to help build my channel and all that type of shit, and then I want to do my own thing. Now, I had a couple of people do that, and I did it, and they went about, you know, their business. And they show me love from time to time, and that's cool. But if that's what you want, just say the shit. But don't come on here trying to like act like you cool, and then you know, and trying to use people. If that's your intent, just say so. You know, like that sorry ass dude from Salinas and shit. At the end of the day, he was starting fake beefs with people and trying to talk shit because he wanted to build his channel. And it's funny, I laugh at the fact that his clown ass, yeah, you still got, what, you only got 70 subs in like 2 years? I mean, you know, like me, myself, I got a little bit over 5,000. I actually got like about 5,200, but YouTube ain't gave me credit for it. But, you know, that's how YouTube get in. But I worked hard to get my 5,000 subs, and I did it the right way. Being myself and being honest and keeping it 100. That's something that a lot of people is lacking these days. They don't want to put in the groundwork. They want to piggyback off somebody else. They want to make these videos trying to attack and take shots at other people just so they can bring a certain audience and shit. And then they want to try to play off the I'm fair and I'm not a coon, and these dudes, these black channels, they get mad at anybody that did. Look, I don't give a fuck if you agree with me or not, man. I really don't. But at the end of the day, you still pushing the narrative and shit. You basically playing the Uncle Tom role so you could get these people to pat you on the back and say, there, man. Like I said, we the only ones that's that's not allowed to discuss race. Because then again, at the end of the day, when you look at it, in America, we're the most people that's victimized due to our skin color. And people just mad because we don't want to talk, because they don't want us to talk about it. Well, I'm going to continue to talk about it. Like I told you, you don't like what I'm saying, fuck off. Like I said, I'm not ever going to apologize for being black and putting out racism and white supremacy in America and global. So like I said, you fighting a losing battle, and no, I don't want to be like anybody else. And if I did this and I don't have to do shit. I want you motherfuckers to understand, especially, you know what I'm saying, the powdered milk village people in the mayonnaise nation, aka the clear people, to understand I ain't got to do shit but stay black and die. That's the only thing that I got to do. Stay black and die. I ain't got to change my content to make you feel uncomfortable. That's your problem. Y'all motherfuckers always think y'all come trying to flex on somebody's channel. You can't do a motherfucking thing except be the bigot and the racist that you are, that most of you guys are. But at the end of the day, you still don't have what it takes to start your own channel and shit. Now, there's some dudes out there that went and did it. But a lot of these channels that they came about within the last year, they've been piggybacking off my content, Dante, Ego, and a lot of the other dudes out here. Now, there's some channels that, hey, they don't get involved in that shit. They don't worry about nobody else. But then these other clowns, like, they want to piggyback off everybody else to get subs and shit. And I'm not doing that shit. Just like those clown ass niggas with those shoe channels on YouTube. They try to piggyback off everybody else's shit. They slime balls and shit. So, in general, like I keep saying, if you hate my content so bad, if you cannot stand my content, if you don't like Friends or 7/8 or whoever, tickets, whatever the case may be, then why do you constantly keep bringing your ass back? Like I said, if you don't like my channel, go somewhere else. Why do you keep bringing your ass back? I told you, it's the Muppet Show theory. It's something you like about me. Real talk. I'm like, I agree with LeBron James. Ain't nobody gonna silence me. Like I said, all the scared niggas is on the other side. You go to those channels. You go to those channels that cater to you and talk all this, oh, it's not about, man, are you fucking kidding me? It ain't a boxing, ain't about race. How can you say boxing ain't about race, or it's not a race thing, when you, every time I fucking look around, something happening to a black person? So you can miss me with that shit. But nevertheless, real talk, man. Start your own shit, man. And put in your own groundwork, man. Don't come on here trying to piggyback, starting your fake beefs, because like I told you, I'm not saying your name. I'm not finna advertise for you. But like I said, you can advertise for me. You can say my name in every fucking video. I'm out.